Once again, we return to Bruma, the place where men are women, and where Tanasa the Rain tries her best to change her ways and become a good citizen and a good role model to her son. We meet her once again in the inn in which she tries to conduct her investigation. Somehow, this investigation ended up in bathhouse. Okay, boys, I think we spent here enough time, especially since we didn't pay for any room, so maybe let's not be too rude and leave already before innkeeper comes to throw us out. Plus, we need to ask for the help from the captain of the guard, because, well, we are kinda stuck in our investigation. Oh, no, I must be strong, especially since there is an eyewitness.
Delightful waters, no? Would be a true shame should they be.
Are you planning to pee there? Okay, I think I don't want to bathe here anymore anywhere. Is it really all that is to this bathhouse? Are there no secret door? Maybe stolen Akaviri artifacts are hidden here? No?
Can I help you?
Oh well, okay.
Legion soldiers gleam like fresh.
Yeah. Let's find this captain of the Royal Guard. But first, I probably should wear some clothes. Or not. Well, it couldn't hurt. Yeah, I look awesome. So fancy. I mean, why are you staring at me like that, Scruffy? I'm not a ghost. I'm not going to wear the same clothes all the time.
What can I do for you, friend?
Maybe you should consider changing your clothes from time to time, because, well, you're a ghost, so you're not exactly smelly, but... Okay. It's in case I need it. Oh no, I was supposed not to steal, but here is gold. Gold. How could I refuse some gold? Okay, that's enough. Oh, there's a chest. No. Wardrobe, yes. Nah, I have better clothes. Because I'm awesome. Okay, enough is enough. As I said, cleaning up my act. And cleaning up my acts means stealing only gold and nothing more. Oh no! Stealth, my mortal enemy! I conquered them once again. Ha!
Good morning.
Good morning, Rignar. Good day. It's very fortunate that I meet you here.
Hello.
Do you know any nobles that hired mercenaries for a bandit last year? Because I met a certain orc. I think he might be connected to the missing Akaviri artifacts. Well, not really, but I want some info from you.
An interesting question. We keep records of expenses from members of the Bruma court, especially the times it's coming out of our treasury. However, we don't give this kind of information out to anyone who so much as asks. Why do you want to know?
No, I probably shouldn't lie. I want to make a good impression on him. I'm investing a kidnapping on suspicious of foul play.
Truly? I see an honest glint in your eye. I think you are telling the truth. Well then, I will get you any information I can from the records. One moment while I go check them. You just wait around here.
Wait, I have one more question, don't go!
Blood's calm.
No!
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother, it's just that my most prized possession has gone missing, and I fear that without help, I'll never get it back. I normally wouldn't approach a stranger like this, but, well, I'm at the end of my tether. I could really use some help.
I was doing
Could I hire you? I could pay you handsomely.
Maybe I still can catch him. I need... is there any pay involved? Well, you said you will pay me handsomely, so give me more information first.
Okay. give me a moment to compose myself. There's a priceless heirloom in my family that has been passed down throughout nearly my entire ancestry. As a fellow Dunmer, you understand how important ancestry is to our people. Therefore, you understand how important it is to me that my heirloom is returned. My apologies, friend. This theft has left me quite flustered.
Okay, so tell me again about this payment that will be involved.
Of course. I'll pay you a handsome sum for returning my heirloom to me.
Okay, I'll help you.
Excellent, thank you. The heirloom that's been stolen, well, by all accounts, the thief fled to the northeast of Bruma. I suspect they're holed up in Frozen Grotto. If you are able to retrieve my heirloom for me, I'll be forever in your debt.
Ralgar Silverplow, retired hunter and tracker at your service. Good morning.
You're a hunted?
Used to be, yes. I hunted game all over County Bruma, from the Gerals to the Vallis in the south, into Coral. Bagged some pretty impressive beasts in my day. Say, would you like to hear about the time I killed the most monstrous grizzly in all of Cyrodiil?
Sure, why not? I already lost him, and I won't catch up to him.
I was out for a normal trek into the wild, and I found these tracks you see. They weren't any ordinary tracks either. They were big, huge, larger than any bear print I had ever seen before, or since. I knew it was foolish to chase after such a monster, especially with the snow coming down as hard as it was. But I just thought of how beautiful its head would look, mounted over my mantle, and I pressed on. It found me on the slopes of Dive Rock, galloping from a copse of trees, faster than an avalanche. Its roar louder than thunder. I didn't have time to put an arrow into his heart. I dropped my bow, pulled out my axe, and danced with the beast on that mountain. Fortunately, such a creature is not well suited for hunting on the steep crags of the Gerals. After a little tussle, I sent the beast tumbling off the cliff to its death. Took me nearly a week to find, clean, and haul the carcass back to Bruma. Now it sits above the fire. A proper trophy.
Impressive!
Thank you, thank you. I invite you to stop by my home any time to see the beast. But mind the wife. One wrong word and she'll talk your ear off about something or other. Not all of us can be proper, though, I suppose.
You're a married man?
Aye, that I am. Married in the true Nord way to my wife, Felki. She might be a little talkative sometimes, what with all her stories of myths and nonsense and whatnot. But she is a good woman. At least I'm not like that, eh?
Yes, not at all, not at all. Do you know what's the word around the town?
There's some bard down at the tavern playing a real awful racket. Hope he leaves soon, or we might just have to run him out of town.
More what?
Lots of refugees coming in from Skyrim. Civil war is getting pretty nasty, I hear.
Well, that was interesting story. Well,
I've checked the records.
Oh.
There was one account of Afana Itichi hiring some mercenaries for a job similar to your description last year. She's been feeling clumsy today?
Hey, I was just standing next to you. Hey.
What is it?
Remind me again about the bandit raid last year.
Well, I've checked the records. There was one account of Afana Itichi hiring some mercenaries for a job similar to your description last year. She spends a lot of time around the castle. You can go speak to her if you wish. Out of memory, there was another who hired some mercenaries for a bandit raid last year too. It was, Simon Gautier. Yeah, that's the one. Not too sure on the details. I'm going off of memory here, since his mission wasn't recorded in the books. Huh. Strange, that. We usually keep thorough records. Well, anyway, I hope I was of some help. But that's all I know, and all the books know. Best of luck with your investigation. Indeed I am. I handle the day-to-day business of the county on behalf of the Count. The fair and honorable Silas Carvain.
I didn't ask you about that, but since you already talked about my investigation, that guy who runs the inn won't tell me anything about the legal pressure. Without.
Perhaps go speak with the guard captain. I'm afraid such things are out of my hands.
Okay, then Captain it is.
See you around.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, you're the Count! Oh, guys, he's the one who can sell me a house. So, what is like to be the Count of Bruma?
It's a complicated task. Let's put it that way. On the one hand, there are the Imperials. On the other, there are the Nords. And then, there are the other cultures to contend with as well. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that the Stormcloak uprising in Skyrim has complicated things to a certain extent. But I'm proud to serve Bruma and her people.
Oh, so Bruma is female. I like that. We girls need to stick together. So what can you tell me about Bruma?
Bruma is the jewel of the Gerald Mountains. A strong and hardy city. Imperial in name, but equally Nordic by blood. And while the county surrounding her is frosty, as Viscount Carvain says, the hearts of our people burn brighter than the warmest hearth. We have our share of problems, I won't deny that. But Bruma is a prosperous county given the times. Compared to Shadenhall and Breville, Bruma might as well be paradise, and at least we were spared the horrors of the Great War. Mostly.
So, how did Great War affect Bruma?
It didn't, mostly, and thank the Divines for that. Of course, there were Dominion scouts roaming the Gerals on occasion, but that's to be expected. Minor skirmishes are not what people refer to when they speak of the horrors of the Great War, though. They mean the Battle of the Red Ring. They mean the sacking of Anvil. And these are evils that Bruma was spared. Her walls remain unharmed, and her buildings remain upright. That being said, Cyrodiil herself reels after the Great War, emotionally and psychologically. It took its toll on the whole province, and Bruma is no exception. Bruma may be spared the physical scars of the Great War, but the mental scars, they run just as deep here as they do anywhere.
So how does Bruma fare now?
Well enough, I suppose. The Great War mostly spared Bruma, thank the Divines for that. Most of Cyrodiil didn't have such good fortune.
Any troubles in the city?
Not particularly, no. I certainly don't envy my friends across the border in Skyrim, though. These are truly dark times for the Empire. Let us hope that this storm blows over, as of all the rest. But something makes me think this one's different. I fear Tamriel will never be the same again. If it's work you seek, speak with my Viscount, Marcius Carvain. He's more likely to have work for you than I. He spends most of his time in the castle.
So tell me about yourself then.
I am Silas Carvain. I have the singular honor of acting as Count of Bruma, defending her walls and ruling over her people. I am young, and I know some use this as ammunition with which to criticize me, but they are short-sighted, and they are foolish. I act in the best interest of Bruma at all times. I will always fight valiantly to defend her from threats both within and without. That is what matters.
So, any houses you have for sale? No? Oh well.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim.
Ulfric, please. No one cares about Stormcloak, and stop speaking about that because you blew your cover. Like, I beg you, stop. Just stop. Well, I guess we need to find the captain of the guard.
Legion soldiers gleam like fresh.
I think I smell him. Let's go.
They head this way.
Oh yes, the trail is fresh. Those doors, they tempt me, but I need to be strong.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Count Person. Oh.
Oh look, an infant. How
Hey.
quaint.
You're the
Citizen?
one guy I didn't talk to. Hello, Mr. Talmud, I didn't steal from you totally. I mean, I heard you were robbed.
Heard there were ogres around.
I don't believe I've seen you before. Fascinating. A newcomer to Bruma, is that what we have here?
Ah, so you are the welcoming community. Oh, I didn't know they had one.
A joker, too. Wonderful. Yet another troublemaker for us to keep an eye on. At least if your attempts at sardonicism weren't quite so posturing. Many
don't know what this
before you
word
have thought
means.
themselves invincible. Above the Thalmor, above the Dominion, above their precious empire and its laws, its concordats. They now find themselves hanging from trees, their decrepit husks wasting away amidst near-endless blizzard. Enjoy your stay in this fair city.
A very kind person you are, aren't you? So you're a member of the Talmud? I mean, the ropes kinda gave you away.
No, I just wear the uniform for fun. Yes, of course I am. I'm here to protect the Aldmeri interests in Bruma, and ensure that the terms of the White Gold Concordat are upheld. Important, given that we're so close to Skyrim and its rebellious little Nords.
Well, Nords aren't so little. I saw plenty of them, and little they are not. So, not many Altmen in Bruma. I think you're the second or the third one I saw.
Next, you'll be telling me, my, oh my, not many Gwar in Bruma. Scales of Oriel, thanks for telling me that. I'll be sure to tell all my friends. Put up posters, even.
Oh, I'm glad I was able to help you. But maybe posters are going a little bit too much. And what are the locals thinking of you?
Not highly of me, I suppose. Then again, the feeling is mutual.
So... I kind of feel you are not exactly truthful with me, so tell me where Akaviri artifacts are.
To hear you speak of civility is somewhat disarming, considering our environs. This city is filled with uncultured louts who I suspect would quickly turn on each other for an ancient bottle of mead. Given that you at least have the vocabulary and mental faculties to understand the concept of civil society, yes, let us speak. But be quick about it. Disarming lack of incorrigible idiocy aside, you are still not my idea of a scintillating conversationalist.
So what are the real goals of Talmud in Bruma?
I will put it in simple terms, so perhaps you might understand. The Aldmeri Dominion signed an accord with the Empire, known as the White Gold Concordat. That accord guarantees the Dominion, and by extension the Thalmor, that Talos worship shall be outlawed. We are simply here to ensure that the Empire does not renege on that commitment.
Don't you feel a bit guilty about persecuting people because of their beliefs?
Guilt? Why should I feel guilt? I'm a Thalmor Justicia, yes, but the Aldmeri Dominion is not a single consciousness. This empire is a political entity. It has committed untold acts of persecution and genocide in the past. One need only have a cursory knowledge of the Tiber Wars and imperial history to know this to be true. Tiber Septim, the man-god so many Nords and Imperials love to revere, was himself guilty of the sins you attribute solely to the Dominion. But I digress. I am a soldier of the Thalmor, and I carry out the duties assigned to me by my superiors. If your goal is to make me feel guilty for enforcing dictates which your own emperor signed into law, then I'm afraid you will enjoy precious little success.
So you're enjoying the enforcing the Concordat?
I haven't given it very much thought. My enjoyment is irrelevant. I have a role within the Thalmor, and the duties which go along with that. I have fulfilled and will continue to fulfill that which is asked of me to the best of my ability. Again, my enjoyment, or otherwise, is irrelevant.
So tell me maybe more about yourself.
No. If anything fruitful is going to come of this conversation, it will not be the sentimental exchange, of life stories. Suffice it to say that I am a Thalmor Justicia operating in Bruma. My identity outside of that is entirely irrelevant.
I think this cult might like you. So, why this attitude? Why be so hostile to everybody?
I am Altmer. I was born and raised among the wizard lords of Alinor, and now I am posted to a frigid squat filled with brutes and drunkards. That doesn't exactly lend itself to a warm disposition. Does that make things any clearer?
That doesn't justify being so unpleasant to everybody.
Nor does ignorance justify obstinance. But that lesson evidently hasn't trickled down to many residents of this frosty backwater. Oh well. I suppose a Khajiit can't change its spots just like that. But yes, to put a long story short, we are all products of our environment, are we not?
That was... You said you want exchange life stories with me, and you did. You're a liar. I have a question.
Be careful if you head
Zombies
into the
tend to
northern
haunt
part of the
caves.
county.
Be careful
That
if you
area
decide to go
is full of
treasure hunting.
avalanches.
Why all the gods keep telling me this? Oh, they can see the sparkle in my eye. Don't they? They perfectly know that I will go. That guy in the inn won't tell me anything without some legal pressure, and the Viscount told me to come to you.
Bentior wants legal pressure. Well, I think we can certainly accommodate him there. Take this, a letter with my signature. Show it to him and he's sure to change his tune.
Okay, let's apply the legal pressure. Maybe I will get to beat up somebody. That would be nice, to be able to legally beat up people. Oh, it's fire, how nice. As a Dunmer woman, I love fire. That's the dating tip for you all guys. But I realize I don't have shoes. I need shoes. Apparently, I do not possess shoes. That wouldn't be armor. I need to fix it. Hello, boy.
Got a lot of copies here. Interested?
A copy of shoes, maybe?
Good afternoon.
Oh, what papers have you got for sale?
Looking for the news.
Oh, I saw that one. Oh god, they are expensive. Okay, I will buy all of them. I may have a little bit of hoarding problem. Oh, then at least I have now a lot to read. But where were the merchants? Well, I forgot now.
Stranger, have you seen my dad?
I'm looking for him, don't worry child, I'm on it. But I need to find someone with shoes first.
Hi, Realm. How do you do today?
Not too bad. Lady Jukani was feeling generous today and gave me a septim. You could probably try her yourself tomorrow. And the chapel was good, of course. How'd you do?
Didn't do too bad, but don't try and beg from that old man Ralgar. Got an earful about making something of myself and little else.
Duly noted. Thanks.
Legion soldiers gleam like fresh fallen snow.
Ulfric, I'm busy talking to someone else.
Who in Oblivion told that guy he's a good singer? I've heard Daedroths do better.
Oh, I already talked to
Leaving
you.
already? Oh, all right.
I'm looking for merchant people. They were here, I think. I came from here, right? Oh, this city is big. I will need to get to learn to navigate it. Oh, here's the chapel. Oh, do I know you folks?
Yes, traveler? What do you need?
Oh, you're of this family.
Of the Jukani family.
Yes, that family. Tell me more about yourself.
I'm Ruchia of the Jukani family. Not really much more to tell.
I heard you had a little bit of feud going on.
We're not all that interesting a family, truth be told, though I'm sure Albekius will rattle on about how influential we are. He's tooting his own horn a little too much on that subject. He wishes we were influential, and the gods know he's trying his hardest to make it so. But for now, we're just like any other moderately wealthy family. We attend private parties and have fineries, but we're certainly not pulling the strings of the Elder Council as much as Albekius wishes otherwise.
Oh, thank you. So now I know what the conflict in the family is about.
Damn elves.
Hey,
What?
well, it's
Is
good
there
to
something I can
finally
do for
understand
you?
the conflict in the family.
What's the matter, friend?
But I don't know if there are any
Hello?
money in this.
What do you need?
But I see you getting along well enough,
Bye.
in spite of
Can I
your
help you
problems.
with
So,
anything?
okay, but I need still shoes. Shoes. Let's get some shoes. I need them.
Stranger, have you seen my dad?
No, but I'm still working on
Got a
it.
lot of copies here.
Nah.
Interested?
There was one more kid. Maybe he saw shoes. Maybe he stole them. Oh, yes, yes. I found the shoe person.
Hello.
Give me all of your shoes.
Bye.
Oh yes, the fashion is real. Now I'm fancy mage. I need no armor. Okay. So, legal pressure applying. Yes, job. Yes, I remember. Finding artifacts. See, I told you it was close by. We didn't waste time or anything. Haha. I was hoping we'll find the lady who talked about restoration magic here, but...
This one calls you friend.
Okay.
What are you doing gawking at me? Shoo!
I'm working on your job.
Any news on my wife? Who's the spineless wretch that sold us out? Tell me, now!
Well, I hadn't decided yet. There are several guys who could have done it.
Then be quick about it. The longer you dally, the longer this bastard's enjoying sweet bliss without any punishment for his crimes.
Okay, I will look into it. But Akaviri artifacts first. And my shoes. You see my shoes? My shoes are amazing.
Legion soldiers gleam like fresh fallen snow and clank like a kitchen. They head
Kitty,
this way.
move, I want to see.
Watchman. Rooms and food, that's what we do.
So
What do you need?
I have some pressure for you.
I've got rooms, I've got food and drinks, and 1,000 elven ladies under my belt.
Do you have any rumors, perhaps?
Then go over to the Gerald View if it suits you better. Me, a little birdie told me that you're annoying me.
Ha ha ha. I have a letter from the guard person.
What? Let me see that. Oh, damn. Fine, I'll tell you what I know. Listen, I heard the thief had some dealings with some, fellow businessmen holed up in the Geralds. You'd probably call them bandits, though. I tell you, no respect for the profession these days. Here, just so I don't have to go sit in a cell again, I'll mark it on your map. Go take it up with them. And by the divines, leave me alone now, all right? God.
Tell me more about this guy.
The guy's a thief. Hardly keeps it a secret. Sometimes I think he doesn't know the meaning of the word discretion. Always talks big about getting into big gangs, raiding with the best of them. Always going on wild guar chases to impress ringleaders into letting him run with them. Put it this way, you know those people who will either end up rolling in septums or dying young? He's one of those types.
Well, I guess he's going to die young because I need those artifacts.
Farewell.
Thank you for your cooperation with the law. It's so strange to be with the
You're
law
here to do
for
business?
once. You know, Gerald's is quite far away, I think. Yeah. So how about, guys, we first see everything Bruma has to offer, huh? I mean, this guy is not escaping anywhere because I'm going to kill him, haha.
I'll fight the entire Legion myself if they dare show their faces here.
They won't, don't worry. I'm covering you, no one will hurt you. So... Do you want to see what Bruma has to offer?
Legion soldiers gleam like fresh
You know what?
snow and clang.
Maybe we should already deal with those artifacts. The sooner we do this, the sooner I have a home here, and once I have a home here, I will be able to, well, know to me. I will have so much time to meet everybody and talk to him and help him. So let's make this Akaviri artifacts our priority. Yeah.
I'm Bonus. My dad is Albekius. What's your name?
Tanasa?
Have you seen my dad?
I'm working on it, kid. So, what's it like to live in Bruma? I'm asking because I want to live here too.
I don't like it. It's better than in a place like Bravo, sure. I miss the Imperial City. That and my dad. I want to see things, but he never lets me too far out of his sight, or the sight of the guards. I want to see the forests and the ogres and the minotaurs and the trolls for myself, not through the window of some carriage with my dad.
So, what's on your mind, kid?
My dog, Scruffy, is missing. He's been gone for days and I'm worried about him.
Oh, I have a Scruffy too, so Oh, a dog. A lost dog, and I know a person who would pay me if I got them a dog. Say, child, where did you last see your Scruffy? Because mine is right behind you.
Scruffy and I were playing by the North Gate. Dad called me for dinner, and it was only later that day that I noticed he was missing. Maybe that means he went north. It probably does. Oh, but Dad won't let me out into the wilderness, though. Would you mind looking for Scruffy? I'll be your best friend forever.
Sure, kid, sure.
Yes! Come back to me with Scruffy, please, stranger!
Oh, that was just too easy. Oh, the city is really nice. Me and Alvin, we are going... I mean, Edgelord. Yes, Alvin, I remember. Edgelord Darkstalker. But you and I, we're going to be really good... have a good life in here. So far, well, there were some jerks. Oh, there is that. Well, I can deal with this. Alvin, I will explain you everything one day. Oh, someone left his belongings. Nah, only lettuce. Potatoes and cabbage. Okay, I'm not going to steal from a beggar. Though it is tempting. I like foods. Wait, I'm lost. I really need to get to learn how to navigate this city. Oh, here is the gate. Nice. I was looking for this. Oh, and let's stay away from the watchtower. Unless, at least until we have a house here and are respected and stuff. Apple Watch. Oh, we had something to do in Apple Watch. Maybe if you are nearby, we will be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Or maybe even more than 2 birds, because killing birds is really fun and they give meat and feathers. What is it? Is that a light? Let's check it out. Oh, it's that watchtower I kind of tried to murder people in. So, let's not go there. Oh my god. Scruffy, you freak me out with your ghost being incorporeal and all. Oh, is that a foxy fox? Yes. Oh, where'd the fox go? Here, what you say? You say play dead. Haha. Don't worry, kitty, I won't hurt you. It was a fox, not a cat, so don't be alarmed. It's not like I'm getting crazy or something. Oh, is that a horse? A free horse for me? Apple Watch? And something. Horse, are you? Oh, I found Apple Watch. Horse, I will be back for you later. Right now, I have a quest to complete in Apple Watch, I think. Let's smell the person from whom I'm supposed to take the missing cider, I think it was. Really nice place, this Apple Watch. I mean, it's a little bit dark in here, but oh well. Let's go and tell them that we come here for their life. I mean, their cider, I think. Hello, cider person. I come here for you.
How fantastic.
I was sent here by Hyotra. There is a shipment that is overdue.
Ah, yes. Sorry about that. Avon was feeling a little under the weather recently. Didn't help he was run ragged. Here's the cider for Stantis. Take it back to him. I'm sure he's arranged payment for you, yes?
Wait, I'm not done with you. Oh, apparently I am done with you. Okay,
Welcome, traveler.
We will come back here later. Now let's finish let's find those Akaviri artifacts. Okay, and now let's borrow that horse I saw. It would get us so much faster everywhere. Hello, horsey, horsey, ho. Yes. Haha. Stolen Akaviri goods, here I come. I'll rescue you in the name of the law. Because I totally am not a thief myself. There is nothing ironic about a thief coming after another thief. And being really lost, apparently, also. Yes, that's how horses work. Ow. Okay, I will. You don't want to go to the cave with me, horsey? Oh well. Your loss. Bye bye, horsey. Thank you for taking me here. Okay, boys, are you ready? Scruffy, Wolfric, Arvin, and you, Kitty, who is not only not boy except for me. In the morning, we go into this cave and give these bandits hell. And so it ends. Another episode of the adventures of Tanasa Rain, the Dark Elf. Will she succeed in finding the thief and getting information out of him? Will she be able to keep her really strange family alive? And will someone notice that she kind of stole that horse? If you want to find out, stay tuned for another episode.
A blade and a voice shining bright against the cold of tales and of legends and stories yet untold. A heart to sever rock and stone. Behold the hero of a song.